And what's up, everybody? It's Joey Bags here, and I'm coming at you with another video tonight. I really wanted to do a live stream, I really did, but had some things come up. Family time with the kids, with the wife. It was a little bit of a crazy weekend, had some stuff to do. I actually did record a video for you guys, but the audio was completely jacked up, like super jacked, and the sound was kind of a little all over the place. And I like to keep up to a certain standard. So because of that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to record that video. So here it is. In the background, let's get this started so at least you have something to view instead of just listening to me, is a 15-lap race that I did on iRacing at Lime Rock. Probably has to be one of my favorite tracks, hands down. I did change up my livery, so I am no longer in the I'm gonna crash into you from somewhere Red Bull, because everybody that uses Red Bull livery crashes into you, to what happens to be actually one of my favorite drinks, Liquid Death. I initially thought it was an energy drink. Come to find out, when I cracked it open, it was Perrier. It was carbonated water. I was actually very happy because I really can't drink energy drinks, and I do love Perrier, but I'm tired of everybody telling me I'm a little too fancy to, you know, walk around with a Perrier bottle. So I don't mind walking around with Liquid Death, you know, gold skull can. That's super awesome. Not a sponsored video, but I do like the water. Anyway, so let's get into why I'm making this video already 2 minutes in. As I said, I had some stuff happening this weekend. It was my niece's birthday on Saturday, so I spent my time up by my parents and my sisters. Awesome afternoon with the kids. We had a great time. We got back late Saturday. As I was hanging out, you know, with my wife, everybody was in bed. My wife was about to, you know, fall asleep herself. So I'm just channel surfing on YouTube, and I come across this video I just want to be sure that I get the YouTuber correct. It was a video by, let's see. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's go through my history here. I should be able to find it rather quickly. So it was this awesome video by a YouTuber named Michael Smith, whose channel goes by his name, Michael Smith. I will put a link in the description for the video. So what he showed on this video was this awesome mod that I did not know existed. A company called alien-mods.com made a load cell upgrade for the Moza SRP Lite pedal set using the brake performance kit. I'm going to now start popping pictures of this device from their website as I'm talking. It's a bunch of pictures. It is a 70 kilo load cell in a custom 3D printed enclosure, wired up to plug right into the Moza SRP brake pedal using Moza's brake performance kit as its method of working. It's a method of action. So you disassemble the brake performance kit and you slide this load cell at the very bottom at the steel, the center mount portion that's made of metal. Screw it in to hold it together. Slide the top part that will have the rod that goes to the center, the elastomer, and the spring. You put it back together. Then you just mount it right back into your brake pedal. Plug it in well, you'll have to take off the front board on the pedal, unplug the Hall effect sensor, plug this one in. It's literally plug and play. Looking at it, if you know how to use an Allen key, they say 20 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't take me 5. You know, if I have bits for my drill that are the correct Allen size for that, I could probably go through that a lot faster. Have to do it by hand. It is the simplest mod I've ever seen, and is absolutely fantastic that it's available. Now, how good it is, I don't know. I waited all about 5 minutes into the video once I saw what it was and how it kind of came together. I'd even wait 5 minutes and I went ahead and ordered one. So I'm just waiting for the shipping confirmation of when I'll get that, so that way I can have a full review video of that and a comparison between that load cell upgrade, the Fanatec load cell upgrade for the G29 pedals, which I also have, which is also another super simple installation and honestly kind of sort of in the same vein. I believe Fanatec uses a slightly stiffer load cell, and the Fanatec load cell upgrade that I have on my CSL pedals. Now, when I saw this, I was just like, wow, how has this not been available earlier? Thankfully, somebody went ahead and they came up with it. I think it's amazing to give you an option. The load cell, yes, you could probably get the SRP load cell pedal set. Unfortunately, right now, it's not available on Moza's website. It's about $150. You might be able to find it secondhand. But this upgrade, if you look, it's the company's based out of UK, but they do pricing, or they do show you pricing on other places. So they do have a converter to US dollars. $64. Now, I did have to pay $22 in shipping for something that's like maybe yay big. I think $22 is a little much, but I'll pay it because the concept of what it is super awesome. Right now, I do have the Moza wheel and wheelbase. I have the Moza R5 wheelbase on the rig, and I have the KS wheel mounted to that. So that's what I'm using, and actually that was the wheel that I was using while I was running this race. But for $60, maybe you spend another 20 to 30 on the brake performance kit from Moza to use with that. At this point, you're looking at under $100 for a load cell pedal that, if you already have a set of SRP Lite pedals, you probably already have that brake performance kit. So you think about that, you're only spending $64. Well, okay, we'll include the shipping. So you're spending $84 or $86. Yeah, I think it was $86 for a load cell upgrade on your pedals. You don't have to spend the $150 plus on the SRPs, or I think $200 plus, I think, on the CRP load cell pedals from Moza. And that's if you want to keep in the Moza ecosystem and you just want to go ahead and quickly plug the pedals right into the wheelbase, so that way you could minimize the amount of USBs. Now, if you're strictly on PC, you can pretty much use any pedals you want, and you know, I'm sure there is a bunch of different pedals that you can get that are probably a lot better. But if you already have the SRP lights, if you just bought a basic Moza R5 bundle and you really don't want to spend the money on load cell brakes, this $64, this $66, $64, I think it's $64 for this upgrade is a really, really good option. There is nothing, and anybody can go ahead. This won't be disputed. This fact I'm about to say will not be disputed. And anyone that wants to try and dispute it, I want you to come with facts. But a load cell brake pedal is the one upgrade that you can do where you are going to actually notice your lap times go down. And the longer you use it, the more you become acclimated to it, the more muscle memory that you build using it, you will see an improvement in your lap times. Guaranteed. It's the only upgrade that you can say that about. Direct drive wheelbases, you can have, you know, great drivers use a G29 and dominate. All the extra stuff, wheels, I don't have the wheel cam on right now, but I'm shaking the KS wheel. You can have whatever wheel with whatever who's its and what's its and buttons and screens, and it might make things a little bit more convenient. It might give you the opportunity to make some changes on the fly a little easier, because, you know, buttons and switches and toggles and rotary encoders might be closer. You don't have to reach, take your hands off the steering wheel. That's fine. But that's pretty much it. Everything else, button boxes, they're not going to improve your times. Motion, not going to improve your times. Monitor setups, that's extremely debatable. Monitor setups in VR, that can be a little bit debatable. You know what? Maybe, because I can tell you, going on one particular track in VR with the Miata, I was actually going a lot faster than I was, you know, on a single screen. But the load cell brake pedal is that one upgrade that you can do that will give you noticeable results, and it's an awesome feeling. I can tell you, when I upgraded my G29 brake pedal to load cell, I saw lap time improvement. Unfortunately, I had to stop using those as I was testing all the other pedal setups. So when I went to PXN unfortunately doesn't have a load cell upgrade. Quite honestly, the way PXN designs their pedals, it's extremely close to Moza. I would love to see if I can get Alien Mods to get this mod to work on PXN brake pedals, because that I think would open a whole nother door for them, and that would be amazing to finally have a load cell brake pedal on my PXN. That's the only thing my PXN setup is missing, is the load cell brake pedal. So I've been going back and forth reviewing and testing. So the G29 and that brake pedal, I didn't really get to use it much, also because, you know, the plug, it uses that serial connector, you have to get an adapter, and I was also testing with console, so I kind of needed console compatibility too. Unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, the Moza out the box, the R5 and up, is not console compatible, but with the Resolution 2 it is. And if we've got this load cell upgrade that is a simple plug and play, keeps your Moza SRP Lite pedals looking and acting as stock, I shouldn't have any issues using that on Xbox and PlayStation, and that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to try. So if you've got an option to use load cell pedals on your console that's not using Fanatec, because pretty much Fanatec's the only other name in the game, well, the only other inexpensive compared to Logitech. The Logitech G Pro, yes, but the Logitech G Pro base is expensive, and you're looking at like $1,400 for that setup. I'll even concede the Fanatec is even cheaper than that, so, you know. But there's really not a lot of load cell upgrades out there. You know, there's a ton of load cell pedals. You can get load cell pedals, but upgrades like this are very few in between. So having this out there is awesome. So it was a no-brainer. Within 5 minutes of watching this video, as soon as I saw what it was, I bought it. I watched the rest of his video because it was really just installation. You know, he did some preliminary testing, but, you know, even given, I'll put the link to his video so you can watch it, and, you know, you can make your judgment from there, but quite honestly, I need to have this in my hand. I need to test this. So I just wanted to bring this out there to you guys, because I don't know if any of you have already seen it. I don't know if any of you have come across it. I don't know how many of you even are on Moza equipment, but if you've gone ahead and you went the budget route and you have an R5 bundle or an R9 bundle, or I don't think the R12 has a bundle, but if you went ahead and you got the SRP Lite pedals just because, you know, it's, you know, budget and it keeps, you know, things cheaper, there is an option for a load cell upgrade, and that right there is awesome. I'm hoping that throughout this whole time talking, I've already put in pictures of it, all the pictures I was able to snag off the website, so that way you can see it. But I think it's awesome. I think it's going to be a great improvement for anyone that has an R5 setup. Like I said, the load cell brake pedal is going to be that one thing that is going to be that improvement in your time that you're going to notice. You know, a lot of other things can be negligible, but the load cell, there's no arguing about that one. The load cell will go ahead and show you results. So I'm super excited to get that. I also did get the shipping notification from 3D Wrap, so I actually have their version of the brake performance kit coming in, so I'll actually be able to compare and contrast the Moza one, 3D Wrap's version. They're also sending me the accelerator pedals kit that allows you to adjust the feel of the accelerator pedal, which is awesome, because that's actually one of my biggest gripes with actually all of my pedal sets, except for the G29, because I did a spring swap when I did the load cell brake upgrade. But the PXN, the Fanatec, and the Moza, all of them, I think the brake pedals are too light. I need a stiffer spring on them. And PXN, I reached out to them. They're sending me, well, they've sent out the dampener that they include in their brake, for their brake pedal. They're sending me an extra one so I can put that in my accelerator. Unfortunately, I've had some issues with shipping and the mailman delivering to the wrong house, so I'm trying to get that sorted out. For Fanatec, I think 3D Wrap has something similar to what they're sending me for the Moza, so that will probably be after I test the the Moza stuff. We'll see about what we do for Fanatec, so maybe I can get an improvement in my Fanatec pedal, and the Moza stuff that's coming. So as I said, be prepared, stay tuned. I've got a lot of content coming, but I did see this one thing from alien-mods.com, and I believe I went to the website today. It looks like it's something that they custom make. They keep maybe a few in stock, but they let you back order, so that way, you know, I guess once they get a few orders in, you know, they batch the orders, they make a few, and then they ship them out. So, you know, if it's something that you're interested in, watch that video. I really didn't find any other videos on it. And if you're interested in maybe, you know, diving into that, I also leave the link to the webpage in the description so you can take a look at that. Other than that, I really don't have anything else. Keep this a short video, under 20 minutes. So with that, guys, you guys are awesome. As you saw, I came in first place in this one. You guys are awesome. I do this for you. You know, all of you subbing, sharing my videos, I greatly appreciate it. You know, the best way to support the channel is to smash that like button, smash that sub button. Those two things really help move me up. You know, at that point, if more people are liking, more people are subbing, the algorithm's like, hey, this person's, you know, info, this person's content, maybe more people want to see it. It helps spread it out there. Also, you know, with sub and video counts, you know, companies are more willing to work with me, so that way I can bring you more unbiased reviews of product, and that way I can, you know, not smoke out my wallet and and my bank account. But other than that, you guys are amazing. So just keep hitting that sub button, keep smashing that like button. If you do those two, hit the notification bell so that way you know when my videos are dropping. And with all that, I really just can't say how much more you guys are awesome, how much y'all mean to me. And yeah, I will check ya out. Where's my little mousey thing? There we go. I will check ya out on the next video. Peace.